Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm back on the bicycle. I'm just north of Grand Beach, and in just a second you should get a really nice view of Lake Michigan. Slow down here and look for the traffic, which there is none. I think you can see it ahead. We're pedaling into a breeze, so there might be some wind noise here for a while. And there she is. All right, we'll head over here. It's about 50 degrees, give or take. Maybe a slight wind chill, if any. And my usual stopping point here. And enjoy the view for a second. We're about 38 minutes into the ride right now, and we're stopping for some traffic, and we're gonna head right straight ahead. And the house right here is actually a Frank Lloyd Wright design, famous American architect. I believe you can actually rent it, I believe. Also in this area at one time was the Golfmore Hotel. It was very much like the Grand Hotel on Mackinaw Island. Actually had a ski slope, a ski jump slope here. And this is Grand Beach Inn. It has been there, oh my gosh, 100 years or so. I mean, it was here when the West Michigan Pike, which was a throughway that came through here, it was here when that old road was popular back in the day. Yeah, I'll see if I can't find a picture of the Golfmore. Nothing left of it today after a mysterious fire, I believe in the 1940s. Okay, I'm going to stop here for a minute or so. In fact, I believe it was just right back in that direction where the Golfmore was at. There are some pretty fancy houses where that hotel used to be. I was up there a few years ago just investigating it to see where it was, and there was a guy that came here from, I believe, the Chicago area who talked about it quite a bit when he was a kid and finding remains of it. Pretty cool that all that happened in this very rustic area. Very popular tourist area even today. All right, we're about 45 minutes into the ride. We have this little hill we need to get up. It's steep, but not long, thank goodness. And when we get to the top, another look at Lake Michigan. Hopefully the camera's in the right spot. Should see some of it when we start going downhill here. And when I turn left up here at the stop sign, we'll be in Indiana. That's right. The right side of the road here is Michigan, and the left side, Indiana. Look at that. Whew, fantastic. Beautiful day for a bike ride along the shore of Lake Michigan. Whew. I hope you're enjoying this ride along the lake. I sure am. And the lake is fairly calm today. I don't see a lot of fishermen out there yet, but salmon fishing, I'm sure, just right around the corner. They're already fishing in the river. Yeah, it was sort of an unfriendly soul there, or cold. Couldn't take her hands out of her pocket. All right, we are on our way toward Michigan City, Washington Park. Whether I get there or not, that will be a question that will be answered here in due time. So I think I'm going to stop up here and turn off the camera and continue my ride to the park. Well, we're almost at our destination. Just ahead of us is Washington Park in Michigan City, Indiana. So far, it's been a relatively traffic-free trip here. We're about 1 hour, I'm sorry. We're about 1 hour, 7 minutes into the ride. Now there is some really interesting information about this park that's over on my right-hand side here. And it has to deal with Mrs. G and her grandparents way back when. Over 105 years ago. In fact, I'm not sure how many years ago it was now. I'll have to look that up. Over on our left side, over this way, we have the Michigan City. Oh, wake up. Wake up. That's the Michigan City Zoo, which will probably be opening here when the weather gets a little better. I don't know if they're open year-round or not. Most likely not. And right up here is the entrance. I've been up here before. I don't remember if I videotaped it or not, but That's sort of a strange term, videotape, because there's no tape anywhere on this phone. And we're at Washington. I haven't said Washington with an R for years. It's Washington Park. And into the breeze. Cyclists are always allowed in free. Very nice. And we'll get a nice view of the lake here in a second. A lot of people out on March 1st. You just don't have that many really nice days this time of the year. Whew, look at all the sand piled up. And we made it. How about that? I don't know if you can see the pier or not. Originally I wanted to go out there, but not today. I have to get home here relatively quickly. I see 2 boats out there fishing, even though it's a little bit hazy, and a fisherman right there heading out. Yeah, like I said, the salmon are in close this time of the year, and in the river also. And now let's head home. I do have one stop I want to make. I want to show you something, and I can't remember all the information, so I'll have to look it up when I get home. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Going to be passing on our left here. Wow, that's cool. That is really cool. So I'm going to get up here at the stop sign, take a break, and then we're heading back the same way we came. So nothing excitement. There's nothing exciting. No excitement, except for the one stop I want to make and show you something. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you.
This house is called The Boat. From some of the research I've done, I know that it was built in 1930. Years ago, I was told by a local that this house was a Home of Tomorrow design that was featured at the 1933-34 World's Fair Columbian Exposition Century of Progress. Look real closely at its construction and compare it to this actual home of the future, moved to Michigan City after the fair. See any similarities? Was I told correctly? What do you think? Leave a comment down below. Now, on with the ride.
I'm almost home now. About a mile. I've been riding into the wind like this since we left Washington Park. It's not real strong, but coming off that lake, it was really cold. I cannot feel my toes, and I think it's going to be a beeline right into the garage.